Welcome to week 19 of the Advanced Sprint Distance Training Plan. This is our final week of aerobic capacity training, and structure-wise there is nothing new or surprising here. We only changed the intervals in the bike and the run via two workouts, so we go from 7 times 3 minutes in both of them to 5 times 4 minutes. Remember the key principles for these workouts. That in the bike and the swim, you're looking for best average power or pace, whereas in the run, you should be close to that, but just a little bit below, so that you basically have 1 rep left in the tank on the run to minimize injury risk. Other than that, keeping the easy things easy, fueling the work well, those are the keys to getting the most out of your workouts, performing the best, but also adapting the best to, or as much as possible, to the workouts and the training in general. Other than that, as we are approaching race week, at the beginning of this week, you are less than 4 weeks out from the race, and at the end of the week, you will be 3 weeks out from the race. You will likely find that training is requiring a lot of discipline and focus, also motivation and mental fortitude, maybe a fair amount of prioritization, because it's getting harder intensity wise, and you need to be on your A game to be able to execute those sessions. So even though the volume isn't as high as it has been, that might play into a lot of other things that you're doing. So you may, for example, find that to get to really execute the training as well as you want to over the next few weeks, you might have to be protective of your calendar and of your time, maybe limit social functions and similar for this little while, in order to ensure that you get all the sleep that you need, have time to eat properly, and can do the training as planned with high quality. So again, it's not about the volume necessarily, because you have done higher volume in previous blocks, but it's about being able to do the training with the maximum possible quality, which also involves things like sleeping well, sleeping enough, and recovering well, and eating well, and that all adds up to time and energy requirements. It is a critical part of training. Training is not just training, it's recovering from that training if you want to actually improve from it. That is so if the race means a lot to you, then that's something that you just have to consider. Do you have enough time to recover? Do you need to do any prioritization changes in your scheduling, and so on and so forth? It's not just about getting the training done. It's about making sure that you leave room for your body to improve from the training. So those are all things to consider now as you are getting close to the race. As I said, at the end of the week, you'll be 3 weeks out from the race with just a race-specific block where we will be tapering down, but doing a lot of race-specific intensity. That's the only thing that remains between you now and the race. So it's heating up, and that's exciting. Hopefully you feel really fit and in good shape. It's all good stuff and good things to consider. But again, you are the CEO of your own athletic progress, so these are the things that you have to think about and make decisions about. That's it for this week from my side. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next week.